Hi, everyone. Hop in, hop in, hop in. We're going to talk about planning your week because my daughter, my beautiful daughter that I adore, hi, good morning. I don't even know. Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Hello, everyone. Je vais même de faire mon mieux pour vous parler en français. So, join in. Join in, join in. Good morning. Good. It's not morning. I feel like I had such a great coaching with my 14-day people. You know what? And then, this is going to be great for you guys in terms of planning your week. I got clear that I need to banging it out. No kidding, right? I can't believe I just finished coaching you all 10 minutes ago and I'm like, all right, let's plan our week. So let's keep the coaching going. Hi, everyone. Hop in. I want to give you a little background. So I'm going to walk you through how to plan your week, and how we are going to plan it is short term. Right now, I'm talking about during Corona, okay? So this will shift and it'll pivot. Merci. Je vais essayer de faire de mon mieux pour parler en français aussi, ok? Alors, j'ai un petit moment avec vous, j'ai un autre coaching à 2 heures, et donc je vais faire de mon mieux pour vous parler en français aussi. Today, we will talk about planning your week as soon as my kid gets here, because I'm actually really just doing it for her. Mia, are you done? Come, bébé. Okay, bébé. She's like doing arts and crafts. So whenever she's done, she's going to help me so I could teach her how to plan her week, even though she hears this all the time. What I want to tell you today, which is the most important, notebook and pen in hand, is... Le sujet, c'est planifier votre semaine, planifier votre journée, okay? Alors, the most important thing, à gérer, I love my Algerians. I actually love all of you, but you guys are awesome. So, the most important thing when you plan your week is you have to understand, and the mindset has to be that we are going through crisis. We are. So if you wake up with anxiety, if you wake up with an email from your boss that is telling you that your job is being cut, if you wake up with complete chaos, tell yourself it's normal, it's okay, and love yourself. That's the number one thing, okay? Alors, ce que je veux vous dire en premier, qui est le plus important, c'est que vous devez comprendre qu'on est dans une période de crise. Y a rien, nothing of this is normal. This is just a new normal. Nothing of this is right. It's just not. However, we have the option. We are in choice. We can choose to wake up in the morning and bring in positivity and watch these lives that will give you valuable content that you can use right now. Or we can choose to stay in this anxiety, make it mean something about us. Stay in this, oh my God, what am I going to do? So, I choose the latter. I choose to wake up and make my life about impact and make my life about serving you, and while also being mindful of my own health. So, all of you coaches, all of you trainers, all of you people of service for other people, we have a very, very big pull right now because everybody needs our help. My DMs have never been so flooded by people losing their jobs, losing their relationships, losing themselves. I wish I could help every single one of you. I wish I could answer every single DM. However, I cannot. I'm only one and a great team, but I cannot. So I will give my best, and that will be enough. I can't be one for everyone, but if you choose to be here, then that's all I'm asking for. Alors, en français, le plus important en ce moment, c'est que vous réalisez que c'est une période de crise. Et ça va passer. Par contre, c'est ce travail qu'on va faire ensemble. Et, yes, Yano? You made me a shake? Yano made me a shake. So let's get to work. You guys ready to plan your week? Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Thank you, Yano. You put here? Okay, thank you, Yano, for the shake. Un petit bisou? Même pas un petit bisou? Love you. Okay, go. Okay. Okay. Wait, il va me faire tomber ce... Oh, Yano. Okay. On est prêt? Okay. Thank you. Taylor, I love you. You guys have been sending me so much love, and I'm so happy this is helping and impacting so much. That's why I keep going and keep going. What I'm feeling right now, though, is that my 14-day coaching is phenomenal and it's bringing so much value. However, I can't run 2 programs at the same time. So si vous avez été inscrit aux 14 jours avec moi de coaching, on devait commencer lundi. Par contre, je ne serais pas humanly capable de coacher 40 personnes en même temps. Donc, et 2 groupes en même temps. Parce qu'il y a tellement de travail de mon côté de vraiment regarder tous vos business plans. Je vais juste pousser d'une autre semaine. Comme ça, je finis en douceur le premier groupe et j'arrive à passer au prochain groupe. Alors, si vous voulez faire du coaching avec moi pendant 14 jours, c'est 7 sessions de coaching. On va commencer, pas lundi qui arrive, mais la semaine prochaine. Vous pouvez regarder tout le lien dans ma bio. Et Patricia va vous appeler et tout va bien aller. All right, let's go. That's enough. Now, in order for you to be able to properly plan your week, listen to me very, very carefully. We are planning our week in crisis mode. It is different. You don't have your 9 to 5. You're not going to the office. Your week is what you make of it. Oh, mon petit amour, I love you so much. Where's my kid? Come here. This is for you.
Open it.
I'm going to open it. Oh, look. Hi, Mommy. Can I show them?
Open it.
Oh my gosh, I'm opening it. Happy Passover, Mommy. I love you so, so, so much. Is this you and me? Oy, 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 mon amour. Okay, come sit. I'm doing this for you. This is great. Okay, we're back. Okay, so Mia, this is Mia. Say hi to everyone. Mia, yesterday, when I put her to bed, she told me what she wanted as a career. So, and then she wanted me to help her plan her week. So that is what we are going to do. Okay, Mia? Tu es prête? Yes? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Number 1, in order for you to plan your weeks, what are your priorities? What do we want to prioritize this week? Okay? I'm so happy we're doing this Friday because I'm going to help you plan your week for Monday. She's so beautiful. Mia, see, everybody thinks you're so beautiful, but you know what? You are so much. You're so kind. My kid is so kind. She's very, very generous and very kind, and she has a big heart. And she's got a cute butt. Yeah, it's cute. Okay, let me show you. I'm going to give you an example. First of all, before we go into actual planning, right, we are going to go into what are your values and your priorities in your life.
Kids.
Okay.
First is kids
right
there.
Okay, so let's flip this around. Okay, right here. Okay, so here's what our values and priorities. This is more important. Show them where it is. Okay, this is my assistant Mia over here. She's gonna help me here. Okay, so I always put this because it's so important because this is what is going to go into the actual week. First of all, vous mettez en français vos valeurs et vos priorités. C'est le plus important. Avant de commencer avec lundi, mardi, mercredi, ça c'est moins important. Ça c'est juste inject, OK? On commence avec c'est quoi vos valeurs, c'est quoi votre priorité pour la semaine. Pour moi, ma priorité number 1 was my always. How come? Because you're so cute or what?
Because we're all important.
Yes. So what do I put first?
Kids.
Kid time. Okay. So pour moi, et pour chaque mère, je suis sûre, my number 1 priority is my kids. So I will make sure that my kids are incorporated in Plan My Week. Because we all know that I could literally just coach 24 hours a day, but my kids are more they actually are more important than my coaching. So I put them in first. Pour moi, c'est mes enfants. Voilà, moi aussi, c'est toujours mes enfants. Donc, je mets ça. Le deuxième des choses, c'est que je dois mettre du husband time. OK? Parce que, encore une fois, moi, je suis quelqu'un qui est je suis tellement comme impact et je suis tellement, I'm so focused on what I'm doing, especially now, because I know it's making such a difference, that it's easy for me to get lost in work and I could just get creative, especially when I go into my head. So I could create all night long, but by planning my week and having my priorities, I can make sure that I stop. Because I could just keep going if I'm inspired. Okay? So let's go back to this. Okay. So I will make sure that I put husband time. Then to me, work. This is going, for me, it's coaching. Yeah. What's your work? What do you want to put as your work? Put yourself there so I could put.
What do you mean put myself?
Okay. So what do you want to do as your work? For you at school, baby. Okay? So if you're a student, okay? For my student, who I adore, you guys are, let's say schoolwork, okay? Schoolwork. Okay?
No.
What?
Taking care of Yanu with my schoolwork.
Well, okay, so this could be like, for Mia, this could be Yanu time. Okay, you don't have a husband because boys are not allowed. No, school, you can be school, okay?
No, I want Yanu.
No, first is school, kid. All right, then you're gonna go into workout. This is something that for me is a non-negotiable, okay?
That you and me always do.
And here's how I do it. So I will incorporate, and I'm not doing a phenomenal job at it. It ends up being this. But you will see that in your values of priority, you can mix up things, okay? Which I love. OK, on continue. Alors, pour moi, j'adore mon workout parce que c'est pour ma tête. Mais if it's yoga, if it's Pilates, if it's going for a walk, just faites quelque chose pour vous. I'm somebody who fun is a huge value for me. And I call it experiences.
Mama.
Yeah, baby.
You have to mix fun with Mia.
Yeah, so I will mix fun with Mia, very true. And you will mix fun with Mummy too. Okay, friends, huge for me. Very important. I need my friends. So how do I do that with my friends?
You always, you need to make time for Mabel or Auntie Drea.
Yeah, so I will make time for Mabel. What will I do for Mabel? I'll FaceTime her. I'm going to FaceTime Drea, and I'm going to speak to Mimi, right? So these are the go-tos.
You're going to speak to Mimi to have a play with me?
Yeah. Okay, and then this is very important as well. I really want you guys...
That's learning.
Learning. Okay, learning dans cette période de Corona, in this space where we have even more time, guys, put this in. What new... Elle est mignonne, hein? J'aime bien, elle est cute. Everybody thinks you're very mignon. Okay, so in this period of being home, of having more time, why not use this time to learn something?
To learn something.
So what's a new skill that you could learn?
Having fun?
No, that's fun and experiences. It's another category. Kid, you should know this. What's a new skill that you could learn? What did we talk about last night? You wanted to be 8 different things last night before going to bed.
Explore.
Yeah, she wants to be an explorer. So, in order to explore, what are we going to do? We will spend some time researching what does that mean?
Searching the world.
Searching the world. So, for you, this is fun because you can do this with your kids. See, my work-life balance this is my definition of work-life balance. I just include my kids in everything I do. So, that allows me to be highly productive at work, to be highly happy at work, and my fun, I will include my kids as well. And then this is just what works for me. Everybody's got their own. Every time what?
Every time you spend time with us, when you have fun time, you always spend time with me and Yanu and Daddy.
Yeah. So but I always put a goal, for example, every week. So my goal this week is I need to balance myself a little bit more. I feel like I pushed myself a lot this week, a lot. I came back from Morocco and it was a lot, and then I think I became into
You're never going back to Morocco.
I love Morocco. Are you kidding me? This was the best experience of my life. I know I didn't speak to you guys about the retreat, but it was the most epic experience of our life, and I will share it, just not now. So then I came back and it was all work, and now I needed to bring more people in and all this kind of stuff. So what I want as a tip for myself this week is I want more undivided time with my kids, meaning zero phone and activities and magic.
Look, this is Daddy time.
Really?
And then
Yeah.
all of this is when you spend time with us.
Yeah.
But then you spend time with Daddy and us, so you get to share the love.
Yeah.
And it's in everything.
I have to also be honest with you that I'm finding it very challenging to balance it in this period. It's very challenging. So if you also find it highly challenging, you're not alone. It's harder because we also have to homeschool them. At least, for all of our working moms, when they were going to school, it was time that we could just work. And now we're having to help with school, help with homework, make sure that you're on Zoom calls, make sure that you're doing all this stuff. So it's more challenging. However, in all challenges, I just want you guys to see the opportunity, okay? So see the opportunity. And what you will end up doing is, with your values and priority, I want you to really see, okay, I'll give you more examples, okay?
Guys, this is you time.
Which one isn't me?
You time.
Yeah, what's you time? Give me an example of me time.
You time is when, like, a lot of times, like when you're here with the mirror. Or
that's not you time. You time is where you're. Remember, I'm trying to like teach this to you of you doing things on your own.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So this is not help. We're working on this, right?
Yeah.
You time, guys, is so important and highly difficult when you have young kids. It really, really is. So, you time can be...
I'm really not young.
Yeah, Nu's young, and I can't even pee by myself. We all know this. Me time is suffering right now.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's just
Even
suffering.
in the morning, Yanu kept saying, no, I want to go in the shower.
Yeah, I can't take a shower by myself. I have naked babies all the time in my showers. I used to love taking a shower by myself. Now, if I don't have one, I have two in my shower. Hence, my hair is never done.
This morning, I told him don't come in.
Anyways,
TMI.
Too much information. Sometimes it's easier for you to have you time, and other times it's not. And that's okay. Moms, we have to tell ourselves something. We didn't sign up for this, okay? We did not sign up for this.
We did really not.
They did, because they have us at all times. We didn't sign up for this. So it's also challenging because one of my categories, which is my friends, even that I'm not able to have because I don't have alone time. So for me to have a FaceTime conversation where I could just actually be honest and being like, oh my gosh, how are you dealing? I'm not able to have that right now. It's really hard. Oren. Okay?
It's hard for everyone because this coronavirus. So you can't stay with your friends. Nobody, but you can FaceTime.
Yeah, you can. It's hard for everybody.
It doesn't mean it's changing your life.
Yeah.
You can FaceTime everybody, but you just can't see them in like face to face.
Yeah, you can't play with your friends. And Mia misses her friends too because my kid's very social, obviously. And even her birthdays. This all of a sudden became a mom thing.
My birthday.
Okay, when's your birthday?
April 19th, and in 6 days, Mommy just got me a big giant trampoline.
Yeah.
And it's getting in 6 days.
Yeah, so
on the April 16th.
So here's the deal. For all you moms that are having kids with birthdays, it sucks. Or for anybody having birthdays, it's not ideal because I love celebrating my kids' birthdays more than anything, and I love having their friends over. And so now this year we can't have our friends over. So I told Mia, I said, you know what? We can do anything you want. You want to have a Zoom party? You want to have a club quarantine party?
No.
So what did she choose?
I want to stay with our family.
So what are we doing for your birthday?
What are we doing for my birthday?
I don't know. So
we're doing a camping party.
So we're doing camping party in our living room.
So no, not in the living room.
Where?
Next to the fire, and Daddy has a big tent.
Okay.
And he's gonna do a tent.
Okay.
He's gonna put it right next to the fire, and we're gonna make s'mores. And we have sleeping bags, and we're gonna sleep in the tent.
Okay, so.
And Mommy knows how to make a giant tent.
Yes, I do. I actually made. It's such a fun. You guys should do this game.
Fun.
It's super fun. She literally slept in this tent. All week?
Yeah.
Well, I was like, okay, so this is a fun game for you guys to do. Go into take chairs.
So take 4 chairs and then make it into a big square. So make 4 chairs
and then you make a tent in your living room.
You put a bed sheet and you put it on top, and then you can put a blanket inside. You can go in and you can sleep in it. But do not sleep in it. Promise me, do not.
Well, you slept in it all week. Okay, moving on to planning your week. after this, momentary 10-minute dissertation of a tent that you can build is, so once you have your priorities, I want my kids, I want my husband, I want to do coaching. I also want to put in some workout because it gets into my head. Fun and experiences. Then we want to put some learning in, like keep learning, especially in this time. Like, maybe put the just like get into the learning, get into like writing your notes, watch these lives. Mindset. I want you guys, you know how much I talk about mindset? It is the most important thing to get you through this. It's all about your mind. It's all about how you see things. We can all be scared and we can all go into, oh my God, I'm losing my jobs and my business is closed. My employees, all this, we are all in the same boat. However, it's how you choose to deal with it. It's not, and it doesn't make it okay or not okay. It's just how you choose to deal with it.
Again, remember, the coronavirus never changes your life. It's just something that just keeps you home. That's only one thing. It's not other thing. It's just like people that get sick and stuff, and it's not a big idea.
Yeah, it's just what it is right now.
Yeah.
And you get to spend quality time.
Yeah.
And you get to review your priorities, your values. It gets you to really start planning your week as an entrepreneur. Even if maybe you have a career, even if you're 7 years old, you can plan your week too. Okay? So
I am not 7 years old.
You're 7 in 5, like in a week. Okay. You time, super important. My single people, please take you time. Because when you have kids and a husband and a career and all this, there's not much of it left. Pivot. Oh, this is so fun, right? This is how to pivot your business. Spend time on work. Today, literally, my coaching was 3 hours on business plans. So for you to be able to look at your business right now, put it here. So for you to deal with your business right now or the new business you want to do, now is the time to do it. So spend time working on your business plan, okay?
And guys.
Oh my gosh, and guys, yep. Tell your people.
You know what we should do?
What?
So like if you don't, when it's Passover, you have a lot of time since you don't have school. You have a lot of time to because I made a happy Passover thing for mommy, and then I made it for mommy because we don't have that, because we don't have anything to do. So we should make like happy Passover, I love you mommy or something for your parents or stuff.
Yeah, so we all say, like, especially working moms, we all tell ourselves if only we had more time. Now we have kids at home, so we want to make sure that we're able to block off the time to have focused quality time as a mom, focused quality time as a wife or a girlfriend, and by being able to schedule it in and block it in, you guys will be able to do that. Okay?
And like
yeah.
And
it's like great, this little commentary of the child, right? Yep.
If you wanted to always do something at your house, and then now's the time.
Yeah, now's the time to do something at your house. Great.
Now's the time.
It's a phenomenal tip. I think it should be, you guys could quote her. Now's the time to do something at your house. Okay, so moving along, because I got another coaching attitude. Once you have your values and priorities, I want you to really put this, okay, in your whiteboard and in your notebook. What? Thanks, Mia. Oh, thanks. Step over Mia's taking over. I know, right? You guys you're going to do all my lives, kid. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Okay, so once you have, this is actually a great point. Once you have your values and priorities, I want you to always have them handy, because we're going to plan your week, but then I want you to be able to know that even your week planning can pivot. So the night before, and it always happens the night before, you always have to be on top of your game the second you wake up. You can't be like, oh, so what am I going to do today? I don't even know what that's like. Like, I don't know what, well, it's great. Maybe you're aligned with that, and now maybe that's a new experience that you can look at in your life. However, if you want to use this time to be highly productive and highly in line with what you're doing, let's plan your week properly. Okay? What do you mean by values? What I just said. Rewatch my live. I explained it very well. What are your priorities? What do you value in your life? For example, for me, it's always like, if I look at my schedule and it's all coaching, I'm failing. I need to be a good mom. That's my number one thing. And I need to bring fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not a good coach. I'll lock it down. If Instagram is not fun for me, I'm not going to post or I'm not going to talk to you guys. So
if you're not having fun, your life will not be fun. And like it won't be fun and you won't have time to spend time with your families. And if you don't have fun, then you don't have fun.
Yeah, like what kind of life do we want if we're not going to have fun? And imagine the possibility and opportunity of us having fun through crisis. If we can have fun while our businesses and we have zero direction and we don't know how to write, baby, thank you. And we don't know where we're going. Imagine the possibility once we
there's
do
only
know.
Side
I know,
here.
but I want the black side. Okay?
Why?
Okay, now we know. Hi, Tina. Oh, your auntie's here.
Where's Tina?
She's like here. She says, hi, my love.
Hi, Tina.
Okay, so we miss our cousins. We miss our family. We are not a family that are not like seeing each other. This is not who we are. All right, but we'll figure it out. So thank God we all do so many lives that it kind of feels like we're together. So once you have your priorities, now you can go to it. Let's actually go to, okay, let's say we're Friday, right?
We are Friday.
We are Friday. Let's plan for Saturday. These days, it means nothing, the weekend, because we're kind of like on an extended weekend. So it doesn't even, my weekends are very planned differently than my weeks, but now they're not. Like it's basically all the same. So
Mama,
you have the yep.
I want to tell you guys something.
Oh yeah, tell them.
Yanu doesn't even know that we're staying home. He just thinks that we're like it's just a big weekend.
Right. So, mommy, baby, you have to take notes for this. You wanted me to help you plan your week? Yeah. Now listen. Okay. Let's start with Saturday. Tomorrow. Now, we have our values, we have our priorities. What are we pushing first? Okay? On Saturday. To me, Saturday is I love to start, how do you start your day? What is your morning routine? Okay? And if you don't have a morning routine, you have to start putting a morning routine together. Remember this morning, I don't know if you watched my stories, but I said that this morning, I do, but let me finish, Mia. What I want you guys to start your morning with is setting the intention. Don't grab your phone first thing, okay? Set your intention for the day. What is your goal for today? And then feed yourself positive into your head, because guess what it's going to do? It's going to shift it. If you meditate. If you go for a walk. The more you can do without having any kind of outside getting into your head, the better you will start your day. So the ideal morning routine would be wake up, take your notebook, write down what's your intention for the day, what are you grateful for? 2 things, okay? What's your intention? What are you grateful for? Then you move on with your day. Then you can go down, have your whatever routine, whether it's your water, your whatever smoothie in the morning, all that. Then you will move to, it's mine, but whatever works for you. If you can go outside, go outside. Get into your head. Like the energy that you will get has to come from within. Has to come from what can I create today? What can I do today? What value can I bring to my day? And how do I want my day to be magical, to be epic? We every day have a choice. We can be, this can happen to us, or we can make something beautiful about it. Alors, chaque matin, vous avez votre routine. Votre routine du matin et votre journée doit être planifiée le soir avant. Jamais on va commencer, OK, aujourd'hui, qu'est-ce que je fais? Non. Moi, je planifie toujours mes journées, même mes week-ends. Ça a été planifié le jour avant. Ma semaine est planifiée le dimanche et le jour avant, je recommence, je regarde, je dis, OK, est-ce que j'ai mes priorités? Est-ce que j'ai ma valeur? Si je vois que ma journée, elle est coaching, je sais que je vais m'épuiser et je vais pas être aussi top quand je vais arriver à mon coaching de 4 heures. Ça va être comme trop, je vais forcer. Donc, je retire et je dis, OK, j'appelle Patricia, move this around, this is not helpful for me. Alors, je vais pousser un coaching et je vais mettre fun. Je vais mettre peut-être une marche, je vais mettre peut-être un workout, je vais mettre mes enfants, je vais mettre du temps avec mon mari.
You can put if it's a nice day, you can go for a scooter walk. Or if it's a nice day, you can go on a walk with your friends or with your children.
You know what I want you to do, especially for so many moms as well? I want you guys to put remember in the category of fun, start listing things that are fun for you that you can do while staying at home. What can you do? You know, what can you do some arts and crafts? Can you research some things? Like, put yourself a list of things, because then when you do plan your week, you'll be like, oh, I've always wanted to do arts. I've always wanted to do a guitar lesson, and then maybe let me research that. Mia told me she wants to sing, so why don't I get her a tutor that can sing with her through Zoom? I don't know. Be creative and speak with your kids. Talk to your kids and find out what's in their head so that whatever you're doing for them is what they actually want to do. I know it sounds a little like, yeah, obviously, but sometimes we make time with our kids. Des fois, on fait les trucs avec nos enfants. Qu'est-ce que nous, on a envie de faire? Mais je vous dis, passez le temps avec vos enfants pour réaliser qu'est-ce que eux, ils ont envie de faire. Et ensuite, make it fun. Make it fun. Like, look at what creative activities can I do with my kids, or what kind of fun can I bring into my life that will make me happy. Okay? So like, one sec, quickly.
If you just do work all the time, you won't have fun, and if you don't have fun, you can't do anything, and it won't make you have fun.
On that note, include fun in your life. But that's also like a value of mine. You know, some people like to create, some people like to, you know, that's just like, it's a big value. Okay. Okay. So Saturday, you've got your morning routine, right? This will take you, and then I put times, always put times. So let's say you're going to go 8 to 9 is my morning routine. Okay. Then you go, now I'm up to 9 a.m. Okay. Here's what we want to do. Now your routine is on. Your mindset is on. So you'll check mindset. You got your meditation. You maybe did your yoga. You maybe got your coffee, your smoothie, whatever it is that makes you happy. Now you have the opportunity. What else do I want to bring? Go back into your kids and your priorities and kids. If you have work, it doesn't matter what day this is. This could be a Monday or a Saturday. It doesn't even matter. But let's say you have to get work done. Look at when are your peak performing times. Quand est-ce que c'est votre temps où vous êtes les plus productifs? OK? Moi, je sais qu'une fois que je fais comme my morning, après ça, je fais mon workout, après ça, je tue la vie en coaching. Alors moi, comme une fois, je fais mes enfants, je fais mon morning, après ça, je fais mon workout, puis by 10:30, I'm ready to roll. Like, fais attention à whoever's coaching with me à 10h30 parce que je suis prête. OK? Alors pour vous, peut-être que pour vous, le matin, c'est pas top. Peut-être que vous êtes mieux en après-midi. Alors, regardez vraiment comment ça va fonctionner pour vous. So, for example, 9 a.m., you're going to say, okay, now I'm going to put my workout over here because I want to get it done. Okay? A lot of times what happens is we have all the best intentions. This morning, I have the best intentions to work out today. It's probably not going to happen because I got to coach after, then it's going to be the kids, then it's going to be Shabbat, done. So I know that if I get it in the morning, it's going to actually get accomplished. Then I'm going to go to, this will be my work chunk. Chunk things in. I don't care if you don't work. Put it in as work time. So this could be your work, okay? This could be a work. So I go, let's say 2 hours of work. Some people go 90 minutes of work. I want that during Corona, during this time, I want you guys into peak performance. This is not 9 to 5. I will chunk in my day. I will go morning routine, workout, a chunk of work, then let's say lunch, let's say fun, let's say, so this is where I'm going to include my friends, okay? Do you understand what I'm doing? By always having my values and priority, quand vous avez toujours vos valeurs et vos priorités, vous regardez votre journée and you're like, okay, là j'ai un 2 heures, de 10h30 à, on va dire, midi et demi, je travaille, OK? This is work. Alors, ça, c'est vraiment le work que vous faites ou le travail que vous êtes en train de construire. For example, everybody doing my coaching programs, this is where I want you guys to work. You have to block it in. Et en tant que mère, ça va fonctionner. I'm going to tell you why it's going to work. Because you will not feel guilty. Because in the morning, you had kid time or you had morning routine. You will not feel guilty because your health is taken care of. You meditated. You did your yoga. So now you will have work. Then you can, and here's how I like extra plan it, is I'll actually put my kids on a second one. And I'll plan side to side. So I'll go, okay, while I work, like right now I have a 2:00 coaching, she's getting a tutoring. Okay, so I'm gonna get her set up before I finish this so that she gets tutored while I get to coach, and she's getting entertained while I coach. Okay? Je sais que peut-être c'est très très planifié, mais je vous dis, si vous voulez avoir une grosse, et que ça soit bien et que vous vous sentez bien, tu sais, des fois je reçois des messages, je dis, ah, mais tu sais, tu travailles beaucoup, est-ce que tu passes beaucoup de temps avec tes enfants? J'ai même pas besoin de répondre. Pourquoi? Parce que moi, je sais comment je planifie ma journée. Et je sais c'est quoi mes priorités. Et je sais que si j'ai coaché pendant 2 heures, j'ai passé du temps avec mes enfants. Si j'ai fait mon truc, oh, thank you, my love. Tu sais? So once you plan this correctly, you can inject all of your priorities in your life. I'm so into this, Mia. This is great. This is actually very cool. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Vous comprenez? It's so hard and difficult to stick to work, to routine, or travail. I'm so demotivated. Okay.
That's why I put it there, so you can use it.
Honey, this is a great thing. Let me get you remotivated. You have to be motivated. But by being able to have a structure and to say that you have 2 hours to work, you better get to work. You have to get to work. Like, that's what it is. You want to be able to generate while we're going through this. You want to be able to have a game plan of when you get back. You want to be able to pivot your business. You want to be able to find out what it is that you are truly meant to do. You need to find time. You need to block time. And you need to get into action. Okay? Sorry, I'm not your friend. I'm your coach. So get to work. Okay, we keep going. Now we're 10:30 to 12:30. You're working. And then I want you in this work, if you want to take it like an extra step, you're going to actually tell me what you will actually get accomplished. Okay? This is like planning your week like a little bit more, but I want to know what you're getting accomplished. And 3 things. It doesn't have to be much. Like today, I want to understand, I know what I have to get accomplished after this work is I have to get, for my 14-day pivot, I have to give them the outline because I want them to build their website. So that's what I have to do. And I have to make sure that Patricia understands that we need to give them all of the financial informations for the grants and all that kind of stuff. So those are like my go-to. If I crush these 2 things that during my day, I'm good. I'm out. I can close my phone. You guys are good. You're taken care of. My kid's happy. Yanu's living his best life. My life is fine. Okay? Now, 12:30. You got to feed yourself. Okay? And a lot of people are not feeding themselves properly right now because you're out of routine. Get yourself in a routine. 12:30, you're feeding yourself. And maybe if you're highly productive, you're going to say, you know what? I don't want to eat alone. And maybe your husband is working in the other room or your kids are safe. Maybe now's the time to have a little friend time and to have a little FaceTime with your friend.
So like first in the morning you have your breakfast. And then like 2 hours after you can have like a FaceTime with your friends, and then you can eat at the same time, and like 2 hours after you can like coach or do anything you want, or like have fun time or play with your kids.
Sorry, I'm so proud of her. She's very good, mon amour. It's so good. Here, you want to do this? I want to thank you, Levi. Oh my gosh, it's my first time. Watch me live. It's more fun because then I get to interact with you guys and you're going to actually watch it all the way through. Thank you. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy I'm making a difference in your life. It's truly why I actually make this. Okay. Midi and me, 12:30, we're having lunch. And then what am I going to go? I'm going to say, okay, well, I know I'm going to have lunch. I don't like eating alone, which is true. I don't like eating alone. So what can I have as my opportunity? Here's where you create more time and opportunity. Moi aussi, je t'aime beaucoup. Okay, alors, so now I go back to my board and I go, kid time. Okay, well, maybe Yanu wants to eat with me or Mia wants to eat with me. Maybe I can include that. Husband, yeah, maybe I could be like, hey, let's have lunch together, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Workout, ça va. Mange pas en faisant un workout, c'est n'importe quoi. Mindset, to later. Mindset, focus on mindset. What I would do is I would do either learning, okay, or friends. So what I would actually do is, and I would plan it the night before or the text. I'd text one of my girlfriends and I would be like, all right, can we just have a FaceTime date? I know it sucks. I'm a person that likes face-to-face. I really don't like FaceTime. I only like Zoom to coach. However, I'm going to have to deal with it. So I'll call one of my girlfriends and be like, can you have lunch? Or I'll call Bram, what's up, baby? And I'll tell him, have lunch with me. Let's get on a FaceTime. Let's catch up. Okay?
Or you can...
La relève, exactement. Tu as vu? Elle est trop drôle, hein, la petite? Okay, so this is going to become lunch. And it's going to become FaceTime with friends. Now, here's where I'm getting to this, okay? One is, this is a value of mine. It's of mine. Maybe it's not of yours. Maybe you just don't even doesn't matter. Put a value of yours. So I'm getting that. Work is a value of mine and it's a priority of mine. Okay, I'm getting that. Workout, I'm getting that. My morning routine includes my kids. Like this is like my kids and then this, I include them here too. So these are my priorities. Okay? So now I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Now I'm up to, let's say, 1:30. Okay, I like to do...
That says 1:36.
Oh, okay, sorry. Bravo. So now on to 1:30. I would like you to give me another work chunk. I would. This is the time. Chloe is in the building. This is the time. I would like another 90 minutes or 120. So I would like an hour and a half to another 2 hours. If you are not like full-time working, I would actually like this to be, what are you creating? How are you working on your new business? Okay, so like for example, if we're for my coaching clients, I want them to work on, okay, how are we pivoting your business? How are we creating this new business? Yes, what's going on?
Hello.
Okay, it was just a hello.
Yeah.
That's all you want. Okay, she just wanted a little shout out. You want to like shout out to your people? Ay, mon amor. Okay, so do you get it? You had a lunch. Now you're actually productive. I'm gonna give you another tip. Don't make your lunch be too heavy. Okay? Because heavy lunch, you'll get tired and you'll want to nap. I rather go.
But like if you have a heavy lunch and then you have a really heavy lunch and then you want to take a nap, then you can have like 1 hour nap and you can forget about your day and then you can like forget about working and stuff.
I wish you napped. When's the last time you napped? When's the last time I napped? Napping is great. You know what? If you have a napping skill set,
that's never gonna happen.
You're amazing. I wish I had napping. I don't have that skill set, but if you can nap away. Napping is great. I wish I could.
Napping is annoying.
No, it's not. No, he's not even a good napper.
I was a good napper when I was little.
Anyways. We digress. I got 5 more minutes with you, then I gotta get to. Si vous pouvez enregistrer le live, mais avec plaisir, je vais enregistrer ce live. Okay, now we're here, 1:30 to let's say 3:30. Okay, you have your second block. Now this block, can we make this like my block? Like I would love to have a block. Like I would love you guys to actually work on, like get into your head, get creative. You know, now is a time to get creative and now is a time to work on yourself. So you can make it one of 3 things. Either work, if you have a job and you're generating, good for you, work, okay? Number 2, I want work. You know what I would love? Like now's the time to like, okay, work, pivot, new business, mindset goes here. The thing is, you have to understand something. If you don't make the time will not make itself. If you don't literally chunk up your time, you will not, even if we think that we have so much more time, it's just not gonna happen. So chunk it out, okay? And again, remember those goals. What are 3 things that you're gonna accomplish in the next 90 minutes to 2 hours, okay? And then once you accomplish them, you're good, you're golden. Oh my God, here we go. Oh, hello. Yanu, you wanna coach?
No, I have my phone with you.
Okay, Yanu doesn't need to coach right now.
I need my phone.
Oh, Yanu needs his phone. Maybe he's hopping on his own live. You can hop on to Yanu's live. Okay, so you time your mindset. Yes, Yanu. Okay, good. You want to do a live? Guys, come here. Come.
Hello?
Who are you calling? Great.
So, like, guys.
Oh my gosh.
If
On doit raccourcir nos
I
heures
have
de sommeil
fun
pour
on my phone, and my phone is really...
This is not helpful. Both of you, not helpful. J'ai 5 minutes avec vous I want to finish et après ça, je vous réponds quelques petites questions parce que j'ai vu. Another chunk of time. Guys, not helpful, not helpful, not helpful, not helpful. Not helpful. Okay. Once you set up the second chunk of your day, it takes you to 3:30, okay? If it takes you to 3:30, here's where I would go. Right now, during quarantine, I would go kid, prep meal, prep dinner, right? So that you have that, or even like a you time. Imagine that. If you can set that in, put it here, okay? What? Anyways, Yanu's on the phone. Okay. So 3:30 to 4:30, I would put a little you time, okay? Or prep your meals, prep your thing, get into your head. Getting into your head is the most epic thing I could ever do in my life, okay? Now, do you see how right away, at the end of your day while we're planning, this is just your planning. This is not during your day. This is the night before or on Sunday. So I'm like, yeah, kids got it. Oh, husband, forgot him. So now I go back and I'm like, okay, so 4:30. Now I'm going to go, I usually do kid stuff. Like that's like my go-to, or I'm finished coaching, let's say a 5 to 7. And I chunk out like, let's say 5 until 7:30 is family, okay? So family goes, all right, I'll have dinner with my husband and my kids. I'll make dinner. I'll hang out with my kids. Yanu will be on his phone calls. Okay, she's just like, honestly, the POs have not stopped with Yanu. So 5 to 7:30. Then, depending on my week, you guys see me work at night so much, and you're like probably like, but where's her husband, or where's her kids, or how does she do this? You know how I do it is I will literally, when I plan my week, I will go, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, okay, is I'll be family time, family dinner. Then I'll have, let's say, a Tuesday night, which I'll be like just a date night, just for my husband. And then I'll be like, whatever, a Thursday, I'll say like, okay, ça y est, la laisse-moi tranquille. I'll go to the tribe and I'll literally work from, I don't know, I'll have a night off just to work. Like, but it's what I love to do. So for me, it's my night off is actually creating. Because I need to, in order for me to do any kind of online courses or to write the book or to do all these keynotes, I need to be able to get in my head. So you actually do need unfocused time. And to me, the only time that I could do it is when I'm alone and when I'm, at tribe or wherever it is. If you guys can have a room where your kids are in bed, your husband is taken care of and is in bed and or watching TV or doing what he needs to do, you need your time. You need time. Time to be able to get in your head, time to be able to process. We are going through a period that nobody has ever had any experience in dealing with. There's no books on this. There's nothing on this, okay? So if you feel like, I'll give you an example. A couple of days ago, I felt super unaligned and I was like, I need time in my head because that's where I live and that's like, my rules of alignment is just my head. I'll teach alignment this week with you guys. But I needed time to be able to be like, wait, am I okay? Because I'm like giving so much. I'm like I'm on. But am I okay? Am I good? Is this, what am I doing here? So you need to have that time. You need to have that time so that the choices you make for planning your week, for executing, for becoming the person that you deserve to be, you need to have time with your head and with your notebook and paper and saying, this is what I'm creating out of my business, out of my career, and out of myself. Okay? All right, let me answer a couple questions. And then, okay, I feel like when you're married, it's hard to have time for yourself. Is that true? First of all, it depends who you marry, okay? It depends who you marry. And remember the love language stuff? Like, I don't just teach it for nothing. Like, if you're with somebody that has a high value for their own time, then you will have time for yourself. If you marry somebody that is high value and their love language is quality time, then you might not have so much time. What you need to do is learn to communicate. That's what I did this week. I was highly challenged, and I was like, we need to talk. I was like, I just needed some time to get into my head because what I wanted to do is not what's happening right now. I've had to pivot so quickly, but I wanted to know that, like, wow, I went through a lot and I needed some time to process it. And I needed to communicate it, that it's not his fault. I just need time, and I work well to create. Okay? So that's why. Maria, your coaching is not enough. I'm here. Okay. Can you give tips on how to start your own business? What are the first steps? Yeah, absolutely. Swipe up, book my 14-day to do your business. That's exactly what I'll walk you through for 2 weeks, and you will have a complete business plan, next steps. Like, this is what I do for a living. It's a lot, and it's your schedule equals mine. That's a working mama. Exactly. Right? So we as moms need to be able to make our lives and our homes work. And for me to make my home and my life work, my kids have to work with me, and that's what works for me. It might not work for you, but that's the way that I've made it work for me. And that's the lifestyle that I want. I wanted my kids on stage with me. I want my kids at the office with me. It's just who I am. Whatever, you have to decide who you are, and that's why it's so important to make the definitions of who you want to be as a mom, as a wife, as who you are. Okay? Sonia, c'est vrai qu'on doit raccourcir nos heures de sommeil pour accomplir toutes nos tâches. Listen, non, c'est pas vrai. Okay? C'est pas vrai. Par contre, je vais vous dire la vérité. When you're highly, highly passionate and you're highly, highly driven and highly, highly hungry, it's more challenging to stop. I have, and even my husband told me that. He's like, I need to will you up because I could just go. And it's true. Last night I was so inspired with, the vision, and I was so in my head. I couldn't fall asleep if my life depended on it. And I could keep creating, because when I get into a creation mode, that's where I'm at. So, is it true? No. You can make it whatever it is. If you are somebody who needs a lot of sleep in order to peak perform, get yourself a lot of sleep. Now's the time to figure out who you are. Now's the time. If you're not taking the time to figure out what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what your love languages are, how you deal with things, how you work with stress and anxiety, who are your real friends, this is all the work that you need to do now. Okay? Let's go. How can I make the time if I'm working full time? I'm exhausted by the end of the day. I get it. Okay, so let's look at a couple of things for you. If you're exhausted, do you like what you do? Are you exhausted because of a lack of, so many people are exhausted. It's just because they're actually not in line with, they're doing things that is not in line with their natural state. Okay? You have an adapted state. Your adapted state is the state that society makes you adapt to. And you have a natural state. So when you're aligned and when you are doing things that are in line with your natural state, it actually doesn't take you energy. I'm excited to coach in 5 minutes, and I will crush that coaching because I'm aligned with it and this is my natural state. However, if I didn't like coaching and if I didn't like going back to back to back, I would be really disaligned and I would be in an adaptive state, and it would exhaust me. Okay? When I did the coaching certification, I literally went through 28 coachings in a day. I did not stop from 9 to 5:30, and everybody was exhausted, and I was like, let's go. Why? Because I knew that I was in my natural and I was aligned to it. So look at if you were adapting to society or to a job you don't like, or if you are aligned into what you're meant to be doing, who you're meant to be doing. I'll give you another example. Look at your friendships. Do you find sometimes you spend times on the phone with friends and you're exhausted and you're like, I'm so tired after I just spoke to her, she's so draining? That's because you're adapting yourself. You're actually not aligned with this friendship. However, if you speak to people and they feed you and you're aligned with it and you're excited with it, that's your natural state. These are good friends for you. Does that make sense? Okay, amazing. One more question, because it's 1:54 and I have to dommage que je peux pas suivre vous parler plus en anglais que français. I know, c'est dommage, hein? Mon plan ne ressemble pas à ça avec un bébé de 6 mois. Je sais, je comprends. Mais là, je te fais un plan général. Ensuite, tu dois faire un plan qui fonctionne pour toi. Pour toi, quand tu as un bébé de 6 mois, moi, j'ai travaillé full-time avec mes 2 bébés à 6 mois. Les temps, c'est des plus petits temps, OK? Et il faut que tu arrives, c'est il faut que tu arrives à t'adapter de quand le bébé dort, OK? C'est super, super important. I'm watching at work right now, Washington, USA. I'm so excited. Always share what I learned from you with my hubby. 5 love languages are amazing. I'm so happy these tools are helping. What's happening when you speak to a family? What if this is happening when you speak to a family member? It's same thing. Okay, I'm going to give you a tip on this. Ready? Let's say you know you're highly drained and you really know that they're not ideal for you and you're not aligned with a family member. Here's what you have to do. You have to call them on your time because you actually have to prep your head to it and go, okay, what do I want? What's the outcome that I want out of this conversation? And it's just to be able to catch up, to tell them that you love them, and that's it. So you don't have to go through this whole, if they don't understand, like, why do you need to be understood? Like, look at that first. I don't need to be understood. I don't need to be liked. I don't give a shit if you like me or not. I really don't. You don't know me. If you know me, then I'll actually care. But if not, then watch someone else. What are you here for? Right? So for you, you have to tell yourself, why do I care? Should I care? And if you should care, then what's the outcome that you want out of this conversation? The outcome that I want out of this live, and to spend a moment with you guys before the weekend so that you can crush your weekend, come from a space of, I got some great tips out of planning my week. I want to instill in you that you will now know how to plan your week, and I want you to know that you are good enough as you are. That's the main message of this. There is no right way. It's a way. Might not be your way. It's a way. You might get 1 tip, 2 tips, a bunch of tips. Maybe this live hit you hard. Maybe the next one, not so much. It doesn't matter. What I want you to do is 1, know you're enough. 2, know this will not last. We will go back to the new natural. And 3, I want you to remember what are your values and your priorities of your life. Once you install more values and more priorities, you will be happier. And all we want is for you to be happy, for you to be aligned with yourself, and for you to have the family and the life that you want. I love you guys. I gotta go coach. I hope this was helpful. Share with your friends. Please do. Share with everybody that you know. Let's spread love. I come from, just like I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful Friday. All right. Bye-bye.